Hey guys, how are we doing? Back on the room, Totally Not Mark, and I'm really looking forward to this. I like Totally Not Mark, he's really good. I've been ignoring the review videos he's been doing recently because they were on movies and that, and I've I feel like Dragon Ball Z movies shouldn't be reviewed in a way that, like, you know, is it good or bad, because they're just fun. They don't really follow the narrative of the original story or anything, so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm not going to react to the review videos. But we've got Dragon Ball GT reviews now, and I'm like, I absolutely hate Dragon Ball GT, and I remember the first part being the one I was like, oh, what are you doing? This is rubbish, this is awful. So I can't wait to see what he says and see if he is indifferent with it or whatever, like, because I hate GT. I absolutely hate it. So these GT reviews I am going to react to, and if it makes me, because a few of you saying go back and watch it, I might, because I watched it dubbed originally, and I can get why, you know, sometimes the dub completely ruins stuff and everything. But let's wait to see what Totally Mark has to say about part 1 of Dragon Ball GT. Sorry.
I legit never thought this day would come. Yet, here we are, about to review Dragon Ball GT. While I have made Dragon Ball GT something of a running joke over the last while as a bit of lighthearted fun, there has always been an element of truth to it. When the original series ended,
there were parts that were good.
When I was a kid, like many others my age, I quickly shifted.
Oh, sugar.
It would be more of what I loved about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And at the time, it wasn't. I say at the time because right now I want to review this show as fairly as I possibly can.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Dragon Ball GT in maybe 15 years, and
exactly,
I have
same
changed
with me.
considerably since then. The strong but negative feelings I had for Dragon Ball GT have, much like its relevance in the modern Dragon Ball and anime landscape, faded with time.
Yeah, I suppose.
And at present, I don't really recall much of the story, and my feelings towards it are about as neutral as they ever have been. So, what better time to dive headfirst into the show that ended it all for me when I was a young teenager? A show that pushed me away, frustrated me beyond belief, and admittedly moved me to tears. This is my review of the infamous and intensely controversial Dragon Ball GT Part 1.
Alright.
Black Star Dragon.
Oh, this is so dumb. There we go.
Dragon Ball GT isn't really divided into clean sections like Dragon Ball Super was, so I've decided to follow the arcs as they are defined in the fandom.
Yeah.
The first arc being the Black Star
Dragon Balls.
From episodes 1
Let's go to
60.
space.
And I want to make something clear here from the get-go. Having just finished watching these, it's not going to be pretty. So if you're a fan of this arc, I'll try to be fair and explain where my issues are and why. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I hated it.
The story itself kicks off as Goku finishes up his training with Oob and then sends him
which
on
was
his
cool.
way. I guess the ending of Dragon Ball Z wasn't worth following up on.
It was so cool to see
this
that.
honestly doesn't bother me too much, but really reinforces the notion that Goku's decision to go off for a decade training Oob was a bit of a waste of time. Or at least this is the message the show is sending us right now. A little bit later, the Pilaf gang make it to the lookout somehow
And they find the
discover
wrong Dragon
Star
Balls.
Dragon Balls. You know, just sitting there. Out in the open.
Yeah, like,
you know,
where did they come
Dragon
from? We
Balls
don't.
have earth-shattering ramifications if
The
used.
wishes
The
that
dragon
went wrong.
itself,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
summoned, is probably the most visually impressive spectacle from this
It's
arc.
cool.
However, Goku interrupts Pilaf as he kinda sort of wishes Goku was a kid again.
Yeah.
I mean, he sort of says it, but not really. I'm not
And
really sure
then-
what counts as a wish anymore. I gotta get the plot moving somehow, I guess. And it sure is a good thing that Goku's clothes became a kid with him too.
Yeah,
Once Pilaf
that
finishes
would've been
using these
awkward.
balls to turn Goku into a little kid again, the balls then disperse throughout the universe.
Yes, not
And
just
that's when we
Earth.
hear that the Earth will be destroyed in exactly 1 year from when the wish was made if the balls are not gathered again. Now this is where the show loses me even more. I have no earthly idea how these balls really work.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume, like the other Dragon Balls, they would have turned to stone along with the other balls once the old Guardian had passed. Also, why would their creator
Yeah,
have
who
made
is
them
the
discovered
Guardian?
across the universe?
Yeah.
How would he, the creator of these Dragon Balls, have been able to gather them, seeing as there was no other way to get off of Earth at the time?
So we're doing
Also,
Gurren
I have
Lagann
no idea
stuff.
why there's a 1 year time limit and a consequence of not meeting that time limit too. It seems really arbitrary, only there to provide incentive for Goku, who up until this bombshell hit was rather indifferent to being young again or to even collect the Dragon Balls again in the
Yes.
first place. I get that the Dragon Balls in this show are a MacGuffin used to make the story work, but they didn't need to be Dragon Balls in this instance. They're already different enough to warrant being their own thing. Tying them to objects within a show that has already so many rules to abide by makes things needlessly difficult to work.
God, this is just episode
the rest of the episode is spent reintroducing old characters that we won't see for the rest of the arc, and, most importantly, the character of
Pan,
space we'll be spending a lot of time with. Episode 2 is the first episode where we will see the pace the series will be moving at. Glacial pace.
Yes.
There's no sense of urgency, and the decisions that are
like,
made
oh my god, we're gonna die in a year, let's just chill
they should use the
and
regular
have laughs.
Dragon Balls to relocate themselves to the Dragon Balls in space. But I say, that's pretty dumb. Why not just wish them to Earth?
Yeah.
Did I just make the entire arc pointless? The vast
You
majority
did.
of this episode covers
My
very
god, use the normal
filler-centric
Dragon
stuff like
Balls.
Goku getting kidnapped, Pan pouting over not being let go, and Trunks goofing off of work. Additionally,
Oh
no
my
one seems to be taking
God.
this thing with the balls seriously other than Gohan, Chi-Chi, and Bulma. In reality, the most capable people should go on this life-threatening trip. Not the children as a form of
Goku,
discipline.
Pan, and
Also,
Trunks.
Vegeta has a mustache. I just needed to say that. Pan then sneaks out onto the ship before blasting off and is now part of the party. Goku, Trunks, and Pan blast off into space. At this point in my watch through, I really like that Pan had a reason for leaving, to prove her maturity and independence.
Yeah, she wants to
And in
show her
addition
dad
to
that
this
she can
motivation,
do something,
strong
but
personality. It's not exactly a unique character type or unique personality, but
there's a
she
lot
fills
of people
the
on through it,
role
but
of
she
an
got something
immature
going
kid
for her.
trying to be strong like her relatives. I'm going to try to go through the episodes faster now because
Please
they get really
do.
bad.
My
Episode 3
God.
begins and they land on Omega, and all of a sudden it feels like Star Wars. This subplot sees them ignoring the Dragon Balls that they literally just left to retrieve almost immediately after leaving Earth in order to deal with this planet that shakes people down for money. We then get introduced to Gil, a little robot that now
Yes.
acts as the group's Dragon
Falls
Radar.
around, yeah.
Episode 4 begins, and yes, there is a part 2 to this story. And trust me, I've already glazed over a ton of stuff that really has no consequence within the
God, it
story.
was so
Their ship gets
bad.
confiscated and they need to retrieve it from this weird alien dictator guy. Goku can't use instant transmission because plot needs to happen.
Yes.
Some random guy with big ears appears and knows that
I
Goku
remember
is a Saiyan
him.
somehow, based exclusively on his Kamehameha, an Earth-learned technique.
That
And yes,
makes no
now 2 episodes
sense.
deep into
Wow.
this godforsaken subplot, they are still on this damn planet. And there's
up
more.
there
By the time the third episode in this video comes around, I noticed that an absurd amount of time has been spent not gathering the Dragon Balls. You know, the balls that if you don't gather them, will bring about the
Earth's
Earth's
gonna
destruction
be
somehow.
destroyed.
Rechiv, the big-eared alien guy that recognized Goku as a Saiyan, begins to fight Goku. It's a really short fight, but honestly, it's fine. It's definitely the best part of the
I
show
remember
so
that.
far, but was only
Oh my
like
God,
10
this is a good
minutes long.
flashback.
I didn't really care about the fight. I don't care about Red
Flamboyance.
It was better than looking at like 95% of what the show has put in front of me so far. My issue with this mini arc within this saga I'm watching can be summed up in one word.
Right.
Pointless.
Right, yeah.
The last 3 episodes could be removed entirely, and the only thing that will be lost is the little.
Isn't it
robot
annoying that, like,
that
it
could
just
have been
felt
introduced or
like filler
incorporated
the
into
whole time
story
you're watching
in a
it?
bunch of other ways. We didn't learn anything new about Pan or Trunks or Goku from this story's inclusion.
Nope.
6 episodes deep, and we're finally close to the first Dragon Ball, and it's the worst one so far. They land on this planet where everything is like Earth except giant. Pan gets taken by a bunch of bees for most of the episode, and a giant
yes, there's
accidentally
the
takes the
freaking
Dragon Ball and
wing
lodges it in
thing.
its tooth.
Whoa.
Pan gets rescued, and Goku retrieves the ball by being the giant's dentist. None of this is important. The only thing you need to know is that they have one Dragon Ball now.
Yes, that's
Next,
it.
the next 2 episodes, yes 2, are spent within a mini-arc again. Fun. The story itself revolves
The
around
story
this village
pacing
that are
was
seemingly
terrible
being
with
tormented
this.
by this fat, ugly, annoying catfish monster. A monster that claims to cause earthquakes. In order to not anger the beast and to solve the problem, the gang decides that the best course of action is to dress Trunks like a girl and to offer him as a bride to the monster. It turns out that the beast cannot cause earthquakes, but can
This
only
is
sense
not
when they are going
Dragon
to happen,
Ball
which makes no sense
storytelling.
considering the perfect timing the earthquakes have in the story shown up. But let's ignore that. They beat him up, they stop a volcano.
I watched Dragon Ball Z and I
and
watched
just
this and
as
I
the
was like,
Dragon Ball is
"Ow."
about to be handed over, out of nowhere, some
I
blue guy
apologize
in
for
a
me.
red unitard
Oh,
steals the
here
second
we
Dragon
go.
Ball they spent 2 agonizingly slow
And
episodes
here's the power
retrieving.
scaling.
I feel
Giddy.
cheated. There is so much
He is
useless
strong.
motion in this
Is he?
series.
Oh, no.
However, I spoke
Sorry,
too
looks
soon.
similar.
What follows this is the main plot of the arc, and it's probably the worst anime anything I've ever seen. I'm going to try my best at describing what happens and why I have a problem with
Here we
it.
go.
I cannot promise I won't get angry.
Here we go.
They begin chasing after the unitards that stole the Dragon Ball until they get lost in a big worm boulder.
Yes.
Don't ask.
Ah.
Turns out a large group of bad guys are looking for the Dragon Balls across
Of course
the
they are,
universe
but why would they be
without
looking for
any
Black Star
means of
ones?
Tracking them down, no less. First of all, how did they know the Dragon Balls were out there now? They only
why are they
became
searching for
viable,
them?
like last week.
Literally, yeah.
Additionally,
Like,
if they did know
they've
about
never
them,
been around.
why not go to where they were created on Earth first, before all this happened?
We'll find them.
Also,
Yeah, like
the odds of these Unitard guys coincidentally running into our gang as they found a Dragon Ball with the help of a
Makes
Dragon
no
Radar
sense.
is astronomical. The person that was looking for the balls seems to be this witch doctor that uses a whip to turn people into dolls so that he can sacrifice them to this creature called Lute. However, once the witch doctor receives the Dragon Ball from the Unitards, he scolds them for not getting the other Dragon Ball that the gang had. Hold up. How does this guy know where the Dragon Balls are?
Yeah, like,
if he knows where they are, then why were the bad
makes
guys
no
searching
sense
around the universe for them
whatsoever. Why aren't you on
It might
Earth
sound
before
like
this
I'm
all
skipping
happened?
over a ton of stuff here. I'm sure a lot of you are saying, what? No, there must be more to this than just that. I'm sorry, there's really not.
No.
I'm doing my best to glaze over what isn't necessary and to
Please,
focus on
help
the
it,
main
but no,
plot
you
points
can't.
as they stagger into my field of view here. For instance, do you want me to go in depth with this episode and explain how the Unitards go back to the Worm Ball and control the gang with dancing for literally minutes and minutes of screen time?
Yeah, it goes on for a while.
No, because this is the worst episode of Dragon Ball
That's
I've ever seen. The
amazing.
episode ends with Pan getting into trouble.
GT was terrible.
Accidentally trying to fly the Unitard spaceship to Lude's planet. Why? Because plot needs to happen. Episode 11. Long story short, Pan gets captured / turned into a doll. Don't ask me the long story. He
Yeah.
finds the guys and they come to rescue her. A giant robot lion is introduced and in seconds is destroyed by Goku.
Yep,
Where
of
did it
course.
come from? Doesn't matter. The explosion itself wipes out the witch doctor guy holding the whip. But wait,
I
the
can't
whip
wait
is
to watch
alive
more
and
of
turns
these.
into a golden whip warrior thing.
Which look cool. I mean, it looked
so
cool.
we're introduced to the real boss now, I guess, and it's this weird alien guy
Yeah,
with a soccer
like,
mom
what the
haircut.
frig
falling over
was
Doll
going on?
Pan.
He's got
So
Super Saiyan
then
3
pretty
eyebrows.
convenient, isn't it, how he decided to hang on to Pan instead of throwing her into the pot like he did with the rest of the other worshippers? The weird alien with the soccer mom haircut begins undressing Doll Pan and makes this face. I think this is the worst thing I've seen in a very long time. Now, if you were to ask me, why is he doing all of this? Why does he want to resurrect Lute? I literally could not tell you. But Lute is finally activated. Episode 13. A
it's a
dull-looking, pale
dull-looking
green
thing,
alien
yeah.
robot baby reveals itself, and it's Lute in all of his glory. Why does it have a flabby chest with nipples? No idea. And it turns out the soccer mom haircut wearing alien otaku guy isn't the real boss either. This guy, Dr. Mew, is.
Dr. Mew.
I gotta say this now, there have been like 30 different boss reveals. First the person that stole the
terrible.
ball, then the leader of his group, then the witch doctor, then the whip turned into a golden
Yeah,
monster,
it
then the
was-
weird doll otaku guy with the soccer mom
And then
haircut,
Mew.
and now Dr. Mew.
Yeah.
This is incomprehensibly
It's
bad.
always
so it turns
all
out
over the
Lute is
place.
being
Oh,
controlled
here
by
we
this
go.
Dr. Mew, someone
Yeah.
that looks like an unlockable reskin of Dr. Gero from Dragon
Oh,
Ball FighterZ.
yeah.
In the end, the Unitards come back and start dancing again. The fight between Lute and the team of Goku and Trunks is boring, and ultimately Pan and the weird alien guy get absorbed by Lute. And believe it or not, I actually remember this part from when I was a kid. Pan and Goku need to coordinate their attack to the same area. One
Yeah.
shot from the inside and one
And
from
it's
the
just
outside.
out.
And if my memory serves me right, it's pretty dumb. Yep, and it sure is. The Para Unitards, who have all been absorbed by Lute too, can conveniently communicate via telepathy to Goku on the outside. I hate this show. I
It's
really
terrible.
hate
It's
this
so
show.
bad.
Can I stop
It's
now?
so bad.
Eventually, they hit Lute right in the sweet spot at the exact same time to defeat him. While this was happening, Lute was just standing there, not defending
Just not
himself,
doing anything,
waiting
yeah.
to be attacked by Goku. It's at this point in the story I realize they've only retrieved 2 Dragon Balls, and I feel a tremendous sadness descend upon me. The following 2 remaining episodes are essentially filler or setup for the later antics in the next arc.
now?
Episode 15 covers the guys landing on a desert planet with Pan getting into trouble being saved by Gil, which, as it happens, is my favorite episode from this arc.
Yeah?
It's got nothing to do with the awful main plot. It's self-contained. It sets up the conflict between Pan and Gil early, and despite
Right.
Pan treating Gil horribly, he still goes out to save her. Crazy to think that the most resonant, heroic moment from this series so far for me has been through a tiny plot device MacGuffin robot. Episode 16, on the other hand,
Here
the
we
final
go.
episode in this arc, covers the gang landing on Gil's home planet as he seemingly betrays them. Goku and Trunks get captured for a change, and Pan is then left alone.
Ugh.
And that concludes the Black Star Dragon Ball Saga.
And that guy is
What a
quite
mess. Of
strong.
the 16 episodes that made up the story, I could easily see it streamlined down to 10 episodes if you remove the episodes with unrelated material. But even saying that,
It's a
the
shame,
main
isn't it?
plot
Come
line seemed,
on,
to
man.
me at
You wanted to
least,
continue Dragon Ball Z, you
confused
did it
and
with that.
Ultimately, it lacked direction. On June of 2005, producer Kozo Morishita had an interview where he discussed the production of Dragon Ball GT. In an effort to retain the golden time slot of 7 p.m. every Wednesday, the brass behind Dragon Ball decided to create a new series in GT that would cover the exploits of the next generation in Pan and Trunks. This was part of the reasoning for changing Goku to Vegeta, to keep him in theme with the younger generation. Dragon Ball GT itself wanted to bring Dragon Ball.
I feel like if they just kept Goku as he was, it really wouldn't.
Definitely did that here. However, Dragon Ball didn't just decide to go from lighthearted adventure-centric storytelling to galactic-wide battles with world-ending stakes in literally one episode. Dragon Ball gradually, over the course of a decade, developed and advanced the story to naturally assume
over time.
GT currently, as it stands, already suffers from a lot of issues, and growing pains were not something
tries so hard so quick.
List of defects. And
Terrible.
the production issues and lack of confidence in the product can be felt in this quote taken straight from that interview itself. Initially, we made about 26 episodes worth of rough plot outlines, but around when the final script for episode 3 was finished, we thought, these travel episodes aren't going to be interesting no matter how long we keep them going, are they? And so, we stopped. That's why Gil in the spaceship stopped appearing midways through. It's clear from just watching it that it had no idea of what it wanted to be.
Yeah, where it's going to go, what it's going to do.
Adventures throughout space for kids, and another second they're doing big battles, followed by more tone-deaf slapstick with creepy undertones.
So glad for
It's
Super.
all over the place, and I'm really not a fan of it. The entire story is filled with scenarios where I can see the writer in various circumstances writing themselves out of a corner. Whether it be through Pan getting into specific kinds of trouble to influence the main cast into dangerous situations, the bad guys randomly deciding not to do away with Pan as a doll, that catfish monster having earthquakes with perfect comedic timing, or the unitards knowing telepathy without which the situation would be entirely lost. Additionally, the writing is extremely formulaic and
I
lazy.
keep wanting to
In that
buy
very same
GT,
interview,
but it's
Morishita
just
said, Pan's
not
role was to be
worth
strong,
it.
but still
I want
lose
it,
to the
because
enemies
it's Dragon
and then
Ball,
be rescued
but
by
I don't
Goku.
want it.
A heroine
If Funko Pops
makes
came out,
Goku
I'd
a
buy them.
hero. Dragon Ball GT has an episode where Pan is turned into
But
a doll,
when it comes to the
but
series,
that episode established the pattern of Pan
there's only 2
setting
seasons,
into
apparently.
motion while Goku resolves it. And that's Dragon Ball GT in a nutshell.
I'd pay £15 for the 2 seasons. Give me a box set with the 2 seasons, I'd pay £15, but that's never happened.
Demonstrably, unforgivably, relentlessly boring. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This is still only one part of a bigger 4-part picture.
Right,
in the
so we're
next
doing 4
episodes,
parts.
I will be covering the remaining seasons of Dragon Ball GT as it spiraled into cancellation and obscurity. How did this happen? Was it as bad as people claim today?
Yeah.
Or was it overblown and it actually had its merits? Only one way to find out.
As it got
and
on,
I'm
it got
happy to bear
better.
that cross. If you enjoyed
But
this video, subscribe and leave a
it
like.
just wasn't
It really
good.
makes a massive difference. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you all
Man,
next week.
I'm
Thank you so
totally
much for
bored of
watching.
this. Because I fucking remember hating GT so much. Just because it was like, I think it was like the time between Z coming out. I think there was less time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there was less time of Dragon Ball Z coming out to other like countries with a dub than there was with GT. So when Z finished, GT came out quite quickly, whereas Z was like quietly, there was a bit of time. And I just remember me and my friends watching and going, what is this? But you guys know that because a lot of you are like, oh, GT's actually okay, but I'm just still like, But that was fun. I'm going to definitely react to the reviews for GT as they come out from Totally Not Mark. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys. Yes, guys. Knit down. Bye.